Can you explain the problems you've had at your home here in Chillicothe regarding the flooding from the Illinois River?
Well, we've had considerable amount of floods. We had 3 last year. 1 we had to move out. 2 we had to move out, and it comes up into the basement. It was starting to come into the house.
And you've had this house for a long time, you and your family.
Since 1981.
And it's been here since 42.
Yes.
And there's a government program that can help keep the houses here by jacking them up, and it keeps them on the tax rolls. How does that work?
It's called the ICC claim, and it's part of your premium that we've been paying into FEMA since 1981, and it has a $30,000 claim to help you raise your house to get it out of the flood plain, so you won't have, FEMA will not be continuously paying claims on your house anymore.
And in a nutshell, you would qualify for that money, and you thought you qualified for that money because the county says this house is worth about $60,000,
right,
which puts you in the range in terms of all the guidelines. But because of what FEMA says, you can't get this money because the approximation for the house value is way off.
Correct. Peoria County told us that we did qualify for the ICC claim, that we had to raise it, demolish it, or move it, and that the program is 2 or more floods in 10 years. So we sent it to our adjuster that works for FEMA, and he told us to get everything ready, all the permits, elevation certificates, and then they told us after we had done all that and the house had been raised, that then he finally looked at the claim and felt that we didn't qualify, so we appealed it through FEMA, and FEMA came up with $100,000 off from what Peoria County zoning is saying is the assessed value of the house.
And because they say it's worth so much, that means that you don't qualify for any help. How have they explained how the county, Peoria County, says the house is worth around $60,000, but the federal government says it's worth almost $170,000?
They won't answer us how they came up with that number. All they tell us is that it is in your file and check with your insurance company. I repeatedly told them there is no insurance company. It's directly through them. They won't send me the copy of the file so that I can see where they came up with this number, and they won't answer. They will not answer the question where they came up with $100,000 more than what Peoria County zoning says it's worth.
And you spend more than $30,000, and you're waiting for a $30,000 check that apparently the federal government isn't going to give you.
No.
What do you do next?
There's nothing we can do. We can't even finish the house now because we were told we qualify, and then we don't qualify. They can't tell us where they came up with $100,000 more than it is. We can't finish it.